Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream, and I'm going to do your July the 2nd spiritual principle a day in a meditation. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. If you need to reach me, feel free to do so at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. The title of today's meditation is Reliability Transforms Relationships. We grow to be steady, reliable, loving people who can be a force for change in the lives of other addicts and beyond. That comes from the Living Clean book, chapter 5, Relationships. For active addicts, unreliability is a near universal character defect. When we did manage to be physically present for the family, for work, or for other commitments, we reliably brought chaos. With our lack of follow through, our dishonesty, our trustworthiness, and our instability, who really wanted us around when we did show up? Recovery in NA is a reliability game changer. We show up to meetings regularly and participate. We take on service commitments and fulfill them. We communicate with our sponsor and other addicts. And we pick up the phone or return a message when someone reaches out to us. Through our step work, we gain some reliability skills that help us go beyond being consistent and doing our part. Others can depend on us emotionally. We're more reflective and self-aware, apt to practice gratitude and quicker to forgive. We're more available in terms of time and our spirit, bringing our whole selves to our relationships. We listen. I've started to feel, even at my age, which is not young, finally like one of the adults in the room, a member commented. People rely on me for the first time in my life. Members seek my help, and I'll willingly give it. Put simply, when reliability shapes our actions, our relationships transform. When we're present and available in our encounters with NA members and others in our lives, people begin to trust us. They take our expressions of love and kindness with more than a grain of salt because we take actions now to back them up. We are works in progress, and we reliably allow others to be too. Leading a spiritual life has ceased to be a theory we hear about in meetings. It is now becoming our own tangible reality, and we may even inspire others in the process. Learning to be reliable has helped me has helped me become a force for change. Let me repeat that for you. Learning to be reliable has helped me become a force for change. I will honor the person I'm becoming by showing up wholly and humbly. I'm here today for others. Let's take a moment of silence followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Isn't that a powerful meditation? I believe that is a very powerful meditation talking about how we have been transformed in a sense from being quite unreliable to being reliable, and how that transforms our relationships. These spiritual principles that we develop today are something that we should be grateful for. I'm grateful for them. I know today in my life, I don't believe not showing up was an issue for me, but the attitude or the condition, right? As it's stated, we might show up, but the chaos we brought when we did was generally a problem. So I would show up, but the chaos, and I was very vigilante type, right? So I would show up and I would pick everything apart, overanalyze everything and everyone, And sometimes, even in that, have the audacity to spiritualize my judgment. Do you understand that that had to be removed from me? That was a tendency that I had because I wanted to feel safe. God had to remove that shortcoming from me so that when I would walk into a room, I didn't, okay, I've been showing up, but the spirit in which I show up now is a lot different than the one that I showed up when I was actively using. See, I don't show up today thinking that I'm better than. I show up today with it in mind. How can I come and serve? What do you need me to do? So my reliability, even that has been transformed with a spirit of humility. That's just my experience. What is your experience? How has your reliability or unreliability been transformed, and how has it transformed relationships? It's a very good question. One member here is sharing how today people look to them for help. They look to them for answers. Is that the case with you? Today, we want to think about that. And we want to be honest, reflect on it, and honestly discover what we are today compared to who we have been in the past. Being reliable helps us to become a force for change, a positive force. And that, for many of us, makes it all worthwhile. To see the look in people's eyes and know that they love us and that they desire actually to have us in their presence instead of annoyed by our presence. My name is MightyStream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose. I most certainly am, and plan for it to continue. Talk to you tomorrow.